For that update, Andy, and we are still here with the fabulous cast of First Date, a fun musical that is hitting the Riverwalk stage this month.
But since the show is all about the first date, we thought it would be fun to kind of go through some first date situations that may or may not be based on real life. And we're gonna see what we would do in the situation. So are you guys ready?
Yeah, ready. Let's do it.
Okay, so the first would you question would be, what would you do if your date eats their meal that requires utensils with their bare hands? You can go first.
I think I would be very surprised, and I would offer them some utensils to use and recommend them.
Yes.
Nicely suggest.
Nicely suggest. Be like, use these right now. What about you?
I have a hard time controlling my facial expressions, so I would definitely have that concerned look on my face, and then I would ask, would you like some utensils?
Yeah.
And whether or not you like it, you're going to take
You're
them?
going to take it, yes.
Right?
I will tell you right now that is based on real life. I went on a first date with someone who ate a wet burrito that's super hot with their bare hands, and I said, here's napkins, here's the bill, and bye-bye. No, I'm just kidding. But not really.
All right, next situation. What would you do if your date flirted with the waitress right in front of you? Ny'Kieria, what would you do?
I would say, excuse me, would you like us to switch spots?
Ooh, okay, Carmen.
I definitely would not be seeing them again.
Okay, and you know what, Carmen? That is exactly what I did, and I should have did what you said too, okay? Because that is what happened to me. He literally, the waitress came and like sat on him. Yes. And on that same day, here, let's lead us into our next question. What would you do if they made you pay for your portion of the half-priced apps?
So that's got to be what, $2? $3?
Yeah, and they said that's on you.
Oh.
What would you do?
Luckily, I have my own money, so I would pay for it, but we would never be seeing each other again.
Is that a deal breaker for you too?
I think so. I would pay for it, but I don't think I would be very happy.
Yeah, no.
No. Especially if it's that same guy. All right, kind of on a different note. So this guy is going to be paying, but what would you do if they paid with a coupon? Now, this is a debate in the Studio 10 office. Is that like chintzy? Is it, frugal? What would you do?
I think that's impressive that he came prepared.
Okay, I'm the same way. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, as long as he's paying for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That sounds like somebody with their life in order. Okay,
Yes.
I budgeted for this. If he can lead with the bill and with the coupon, what else can he do?
Right.
Okay,
And
that's a planner.
maybe he's one of those people that has all those coupons together.
Yeah.
And he's a frugal person. We
Very
love someone
organized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. What would you do if they don't tip well or if they just don't tip at all? What would you do?
Well, as a previous server myself, I would not like that at all. I just think that's very rude.
Okay.
And we would not be going on another date.
Okay. Carmen, what about you?
I would definitely leave a heavy tip for the both of us, but I would not see them again.
Okay.
That's rude.
And would you bring it up?
Morals.
Would you bring it up and say like, hey, just so you know, like we should probably tip a little bit more?
I would definitely bring it up and go, why don't you leave a tip?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So it changes. So they have it. So they don't do this again.
Call him out on his behavior.
Yeah.
We like that. Okay.
There you go. All right, here's another one. What would you do if your date was on their phone the whole time, or had it on the table but kept checking it?
Do you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, that's what I would say. Do you have somewhere to be? I mean,
No, clearly I'm not important right now. Whatever you got to do is not this. Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, thankfully, this date that we've had right now has been going well, and you can actually see First Date over at Riverwalk. It all starts on Valentine's Day, and they'll be running on weekends until the 23rd. And you can see these fabulous actresses that can sing and have a range and a little bit of everything. But thank you guys so much for joining us here on Studio 10 today.
That is right. And from first dates to flags on the play, up next.